Hello, good morning students. We are discussing effects of inflation. In the last video, we discussed effects of inflation on the different classes of the society. For example, inflation is welcomed by business community, producer entrepreneurs gain during inflation. Inflation hits hard to fixed income groups, wage and salary earners, etc. Debtors gains, creditors lose, investors, those who have invested in fixed income yielding asset lose, the investor, those who have invested money in equity shares will gain. We have already discussed this point. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, effects of inflation on the economy as a whole. And here very interesting point that there are two views. One is Keynesian view. Keynes and his followers firmly believe that inflation promotes economic development. Inflation is conductive for economic development. Inflation economic development के लिए अच्छा है. It promotes economic development. On the other hand, Milton Friedman and other writers, they believe that inflation is obstructive to economic development. Inflation is bad for economic development. First, in this lecture, we will discuss the Keynesian view of effects of inflation, how inflation can promote economic development. फर्स्ट, जहां से हमने खत्म किया है वहां से शुरू करते हैं कि इन्फ्लेशन इज वेलकम्ड बाय बिजनेस कम्युनिटी. इन्फ्लेशन में किसकी इनकम बढ़ेगी? इन्फ्लेशन इज बेनिफिशियल फॉर प्रोड्यूसर्स, एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, ट्रेडर्स एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. बिजनेस कम्युनिटी के लोगों की इनकम बढ़ेगी. अभी बिजनेस कम्युनिटी के दे हैव हाई मार्जिनल प्रोपेंसिटी टू सेव होगी. दे कैन सेव मोर बिकॉज दे हैव हाई मार्जिनल प्रोपेंसिटी टू सेव एंड ऑब्वियसली दे हैव हाई मार्जिनल प्रोपेंसिटी टू इन्वेस्ट. अगर एक बिजनेस पर्सन की इनकम बढ़ेगी तो क्या करेगा वो? ही विल मेक मोर इन्वेस्टमेंट. सो इन्वेस्टमेंट इंक्रीज, आउटपुट इंक्रीज, एम्प्लॉयमेंट इंक्रीज, इनकम इंक्रीज, सो ऑन. Okay, investment increase means output increase, employment, income increase, etc. It promotes economic development. Getting my point? So inflation redistribute income in favor of those community who can invest more. So investment जितना बढ़ेगा तो obviously economy का development होगा. Therefore inflation promotes economic development. Second, इन्फ्लेशन क्रिएट्स एन एटमोस्फियर ऑफ ऑप्टिमिज्म. सिंपल. जब इन्फ्लेशन होगा, जब मार्केट में बूम होगा, इट क्रिएट्स एन एटमोस्फियर ऑफ ऑप्टिमिज्म. ऑप्टिमिस्टिक एटमोस्फियर क्रिएटेड. ગુજરાતીમાં કહે તો આશાસ્પદ વાતાવરણનું સર્જન થશે. લોકો વધારે હકારાત્મક બનશે. ઓકે, people will gain confidence on the market. People have expectation of more profit. So investment increases, output increases, employment increase, again income increases. Okay? आप लोग इन्वेस्टमेंट कब करोगे? जब when you expect good amount of profit from the market. और प्रॉफिट की एक्सपेक्टेशन कब होगी? when there is an atmosphere of optimism. Optimistic atmosphere created during inflation. So that is why. So it consequently increase in investment, output, etc etc. जैसे रिसेशन, अभी रिसेशन चल रहा है, पेसिमिस्टिक एटमोस्फियर सब जगह, बड़ा मंदी नहीं बात का. ओके, सो पेसिमिस्टिक एटमोस्फियर. ऑन द कॉन्ट्ररी in inflation, optimistic atmosphere. Third and most important point, in underdeveloped economies, a policy of inflation can be used as a means of economic development. Therefore, why Keynes, J.M. Keynes is known as Lord Keynes, because his contribution is path breaking contribution. ये बात सिर्फ केन्स ही कर सकते हैं कि इन्फ्लेशन इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट के लिए एक मीन्स है, एक टूल है, साधन છે इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट. इट्स अ रेडिकल थॉट. Inflation can be used as a policy of inflation can be used as a means of economic development. It can be used as an instrument for economic development. How? Why? In underdeveloped economy, obviously, per capita income of people is very low. तो सेविंग्स कम होगी, इन्वेस्टमेंट भी कम होगा, इन्वेस्टमेंट लो, output fall, employment fall, etc. income. This is vicious circle. Low income, low investment, low output, low employment, again low income, low savings, low investment. This is the vicious circle. How to break the cycle? In underdeveloped countries, the people, the economies face the problem of resource crunch. They are not able to find a finance project because they are facing the severe problems of scarcity of resources. Okay, resource crunch. तो उसका solution क्या है? Just we are going with suppose X country's total income or GDP जो is suppose rupees 10,000 crore और उसका एक्सपेंडिचर है जो उसके लिए उसको प्रोजेक्ट करना है, डेवलपमेंट प्रोजेक्ट करना है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलप करना है, कुछ भी करना है, तो हो जाएगा 15,000 करोड़. सो 5,000 करोड़ क्या है? डेफिसिट. गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज अवेलेबल worth rupees 10,000 crore, but country needs 15,000 crores to finance the project. Additional 5,000 crore चाहिए उसको. कहाँ से लाएंगे? How to finance? How to fill this deficit? There are two traditional way. First is tax, direct tax and indirect tax. अगर लोगों की इनकम कम होगी तो आप ज्यादा टैक्स नहीं उसके ऊपर इम्पोज कर सकते. इफ यू इम्पोज मोर टैक्स, मोर डायरेक्ट टैक्स ऑन द पुअर पीपल, दे आर नॉट एबल टू पे द टैक्स. ओके, उसकी इनकम वैसे ही कम. और व्हेन यू इम्पोज हैवी इनडायरेक्ट टैक्सेस इन फॉर्म ऑफ एक्साइज ड्यूटी, सेल्स टैक्स, जीएसटी, वैट एक्सेट्रा, इट क्रिएट्स वेज पुश इन्फ्लेशन और कॉस्ट पुश इन्फ्लेशन. वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड. Second option is public debt. Internal debt and external debt. You can borrow from the people in form of small savings or PPF or NSC, bond, etc. etc. मगर जिसकी इनकम ही कम होगी वो कितना कंट्रीब्यूट करेगा? Public debt. So another option is that you can borrow from the organization like World Bank or IMF or underdeveloped countries, etc. There you have to pay interest, the burden of interest. Okay, so the traditional weapons are not useful in this situation. Therefore, to finance the deficit, the third weapon used, that is called deficit financing. Listen, deficit financing. Deficit financing. What is deficit financing? Issue of new currency notes. Okay, इतना ज्यादा 5,000 करोड़ का इश्यू करेंगे. So here the amount of goods available worth rupees 10,000. अभी लोगों के पास इनकम कितनी हो जाएगी? 15,000 crores. So we have already discussed this point in inflationary gap. कौन सा प्रॉब्लम होगा? This result in inflation. Did result in inflation. Whenever government incur deficit financing policy, it always results in inflation. Okay, मगर ये inflation जरूरी है. Inflation, because without creating this inflation, for the underdeveloped economy cannot come from the vicious circle of low income and low savings and low investment, etc. To finance various projects, the economy requires money, and economy is used deliberately using the policy of deficit financing. और इकोनॉमी को लोगों को मालूम है कि whenever they use deficit financing, obviously inflation होगा, but this inflation is conductive for the process of economic development. So here deliberately the government is using the policy of inflation, and therefore the policy of inflation can be means for economic development. Getting my point? So how the inflation can be used as a policy, inflation policy can be used as an instrument or as a means of economic development. Last, inflation is a result of economic development, or it is inevitable. Okay, inflation is the Keynesian economists, they believe that inflation is a result of economic development. It is inevitable, અનિવાર્ય છે ગુજરાતીમાં કે unavoidable during the initial process of economic development. What is the reason? The reason is that due to increase in money income, purchasing power of people increase. On the one hand, purchasing power of people increase, and जैसे purchasing power increase क्या होगा? Aggregate demand rises. But so fast as aggregate demand rises, aggregate supply cannot be increased. Okay, there is always time lag between increase in purchasing power and increase in aggregate demand on the one hand, and availability of wage goods in other hand. जितनी फास्ट एग्रीगेट डिमांड बढ़ेगी उतनी फास्ट एग्रीगेट सप्लाई नहीं बढ़ेगा. ओके, टाइम लैग होगा. इट टेक्स सम टाइम टू इंक्रीज सप्लाई ऑफ गुड्स एंड अवेलेबिलिटी. गुड्स और सर्विसेज की अवेलेबिलिटी के लिए कुछ टाइम चाहिए. ड्यूरिंग दिस टाइम लैग द inflation increases. So it is inevitable. You cannot avoid inflation. Okay, it is inevitable during the initial process of economic development. But such inflation is very good for the health of economy. It is conducive for economic development. And according to Professor Arthur Lewis, it is known as functional price rise. क्या है वो? Functional price rise. It helps economy in proper functioning. Functional price rise, which helps the economy in proper and better utilization of resources. Okay, so inflation क्या है? Inflation is a result of economic development. It is inevitable during the process of economic development. I am repeating. Inflation redistribute income in favor of business community, those who have high marginal propensity to save and high marginal propensity to investment. So total investment increases, output increases, employment increases, income increases, economic development. Second, it creates an atmosphere of optimism, optimistic atmosphere created. Investment increases, output increases, employment increases, economic development. Third and the most important, inflation can be used as a policy of economic development. Policy of economic development. And last, it is inevitable during the process of economic development. It is the result of economic development. आज के लिए इतना रहेगा. Thank you very much.